City of Stevens Point Airport Commission meeting, recorded February 13, 2023.
Roll call as usual. Any questions about the minutes? If not, a motion's in order.
Move to approve.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Motion carries. Department claims. Questions? Not a motion.
What is, sorry,
Go ahead.
2650? Work for airport?
Yeah, utility staff does things like plowing out there.
Oh, okay.
So it's labor.
All right.
Yep.
Any other questions? Okay, motion to approve is in order.
Move approval?
Second.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. And then the, capital operations report, one-liner, on page 1 anyway, and under 23.
Yeah, so you've got another little packet there, and it is just a one-liner. It's kind of nice just being a light year. We're coming off of some big projects with the runway reconstruction, the fence construction, where we had some local dollars put into that. That would have been on the schedule this year for partial payment, but actually back in 2022, the Finance Committee approved the entire local share be put into 2022 capital, city capital, for the remainder of the runway project. So we're kind of, that's in the rear mirror now as far as approved spending. So we just have one small item for you, and the airport is well overdue. Jason did include a memo there. Basically involves our conference room out there, which, we're actually kind of always in short supply of in the city, whenever you're looking for a place to hold a meeting and you got to go around, and this one gets used more than it used to, which is nice. But this involves getting that up to kind of a useful room. It also has furniture in it right now where you got to be careful sitting down because there's pieces missing and everything else, and you kind of you got to get your tetanus shot before you go in there. And I think the stuff we have, on top of the fact that it's 40 years old, was donated at that time. So
Probably by Century Insurance.
yeah, I'm pretty certain. Yep. So this, in addition to the conference room, there's some other areas in the airport that are in need. We did address quite a bit of it a couple years back. So we have new terminal furniture for out in the public area and stuff like that. But this will really kind of give a much, a long time deferred, upgrade to our facility out there, since we have nothing else really pressing this year.
So can I ask a question? Somebody alerted me to the fact that the FAA now says that municipal airports can put solar arrays on their property. So I was just wondering
Yeah, I don't actually,
about that.
I didn't have a perspective that it wasn't specifically allowed before, but there are things to consider. Jason might be able to speak a little more to that. But the airport, in addition to Well 11, wastewater treatment plant, and transit facility, are all sites that we've done some preliminary looking at for feasibility. One of the deals with airport is that, we don't have a ton of daytime usage. Like, it's not, we do it, those runway lights, they're getting replaced, they're gonna be LED, our electric bills are gonna go down already. But you look at something like Well 11, that's our lead well, it runs solid all day long. So when we're producing power during the middle of the day, we can take advantage the exact same way every day when it's running. So Jason, I don't know if you've got anything to add on that.
Yeah, just a little bit. With that approval, there's obviously all the contingency that goes along with the airspace studies and necessary obstruction studies that would need to be done. I think they're typically looking at, as Joel mentioned, airports with more daytime usage and facility usage. However, for smaller airports, they did have a little excerpt in the explanation of the new regulations that indicate the likelihood of solar generators or battery banks for nighttime lighting systems. So I guess it'd be something interesting to look into to see what the ROI would be, or the return on it.
That's a really good point. One of the other things that those who are kind of coaching us in this have pointed to is battery storage as a way to, not lose out on all that you produce during the day and in excess, and you get the full use of the value of it. In other words, the 10 cents per kilowatt by storing it and using it later.
Right.
So yeah.
Good point, Anna. All right, so we need a motion to approve the capital operations, plan.
Moved.
Second?
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Jason, do you care to elaborate on your written report or not?
One small item of note, the lighting system shipped on the 10th, and we should be receiving our lights here within the next day or two, which puts us on track for a fully functional lighting system by the end of this week or early next by the 20th. Just thought I'd bring the commission up to date on that.
Good news.
Will that increase the number of planes using our facility then? Do you
It
anticipate?
will indeed, yes. It'll open our nighttime operations for the primary runway and certify the instrument approaches for that runway as well for nighttime use.
Any other questions? Okay, I don't think we need a motion for that. We do need a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Hey, I made it within an hour.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.